Joining us now via Skype is Mr. Brian Cox. He's the CEO of a company called SURG Holdings Incorporated. SURG is their stock symbol. Brian, welcome back to the program.
Hey, Don, good to be back. Thanks for having me.
We're glad to have you back on because I saw a really interesting press release earlier this week. Why don't you tell us what's going on?
Hey, glad to do it. Yeah, it was interesting because there was a whole lot of work that's gone into getting these three things and these three highlights of the press release ready to go on December 15th. It's been the culmination actually of a year's worth of work. We've talked in a previous interview where the team and I have done this before, and we know the hiccups, landmines, and plateaus that you can encounter when you're growing a company like this. And so what we've done is right before starting the journey and really hitting the gas pedal, we went ahead and did the proper preparations. We put the things in place from, as you saw, the onboarding of customers, where we can now electronically, our salespeople can go out to a merchant location, electronically onboard that merchant. And just to explain the difficulty that was in the past, over the past 15 years, you're talking about, there's money moving, there's things going on, there's business licenses, there's tax resale licenses, there's contractual agreements, there's commissions, there's, all kinds of bank forms. Well, before, you would have to go in and we'd have to have a salesperson or an ISO representative scan documents, get copies, sign repetitive forms where it's name, address, contact person, contact number. That process could take hours. And then the goal was to get the store up and ready within 3 days. Well, we've created the software front end now where our salesperson can go out with an iPad and simply sign that store up electronically, have all of the information there, a one signature document that formats all the information. It's electronically sent to our onboarding support staff, and they're live by the end of the day. So in some of the previous press releases, you've seen some of the deals where, we've gotten the commitment for 20,000, 40,000 stores. And if you do the math, you're talking about 3,000 stores a month for the next 12 months. So, breaking it down further, you're looking at 150 stores a day on a business day. That's nothing that you can do where you're scanning documents and other types of traditional onboarding activities. So that was step one. Step two was on the stores that have internet and a computer at the cash register. And I do want to take an opportunity to take a step back and explain something, because I got several questions yesterday from some of our shareholders. Wanted a little bit more explanation on what our portal is. Now, that's a whole interview in itself, but from a very high level, imagine that store owner has the ability to top off or give prepaid airtime to anyone that comes in that store, no matter what the carrier. Our software is interconnected with every prepaid carrier. And you have the ability to load debit cards. Customer puts cash down on the counter, it loads onto their debit card. You have the customer walks in and has the ability to pay their relatives' phone bills in foreign countries, whether it be, my uncle in Guatemala or my mom in Mexico, whatever that may be. So we have a portal, a software front-end portal that merchant is constantly doing transactions, and we are in front of them all day. That's where the concept came. Hey, we're already a part of their life. We're a profit partner. We're involved in their day-to-day transactions all day. Why don't we offer them other products where we have a unique competitive advantage? We're already in front of them. We're already in their checking account. They already trust us. They make money off of our relationship and vice versa. We're friends. So why not put on that portal, that interface, icons where they could see categorized, no different than if you and I went to a website, hey, wholesale CBD products, wholesale snacks, whether that be gum, candy bars, or even the fad type things that are showing up now, where like lime salts that people are buying, whatever that is, we have the ability to put that on there, float that across, buy 2 cases, get 1 free, which is also a win for these other companies that are looking to break out of kind of their footprint, and they don't have to pay salespeople to go out and be road warriors and travel the country, pulling doors and get their products into these other stores. So we, in a sense, have become well, not just a railroad into these depots or these corner markets. We're laying the software is the railroad, and we've actually got the train, and we're going to bring products. And now the exciting part of it is we can examine all of the data because we are a blockchain-based software company. We have all the metadata that our analytics folks can get together and determine, hey, you know what? Some of these products we need to do ourselves. These are high margin products in these regions. No different than when the guys at Walmart looked and said, hey, we're selling a lot of Frosted Flakes. We need to roll out the Great Value Flakes. So
Brian,
we've created that. Yes.
Brian, I've got to stop you there. We're out of time, but fascinating company. Like you said, probably need another interview to cover it. Again, Surge Holdings Incorporated, SURG. Brian, thanks so much for joining us.
All right. Thanks, sir.